Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are all of you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to everybody to the online class organized by Hotia HSU High School. I am Muhammad Jamil Hussain, Assistant Teacher English, Hotia HSU High School, Shokhipur, Tangail. My dear students, the previous class I discussed about voice change. In that class, I discussed about the rules of active to passive. I mean, how to active voice to turn into active voice. Today I will discuss about the use of to be verb in passive voice. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's get it started. My dear students, notice the board. I am writing here active voice and passive voice and also use of to be verb in passive voice. I am writing V1 in active voice, then passive voice am is are. I mean to say if there is V1, I mean verb base form of verb. I mean base form of verb. If there is base form of verb in active voice, then we have to use am is are in passive voice as to be verb. For example, she takes tea. She takes tea. This is an example of active voice. Let's see the example once again. Here she is subject, takes is base form of verb. I mean V1. T is object of active voice. Then the passive voice will be T. Here we have to use am is are. Am or is or are. According to rules, here I am written V1. Here V1 is takes. So is will be used here as to be verb. T is taken. My dear students, you know V3 is used in passive voice. Always V3 is used in passive voice. Then T is taken by her. By her. I am writing another example here. They buy a car. They buy a car. Notice the sentence, they buy a car. Here buy is verb and buy is the base form. I mean V1. Then the passive voice will be like that. A car is. A car is bought. A car is bought by them. A car is bought by them. Bought by them. My dear students, you should keep in mind that if there is base form of verb in active voice, then we have to use am is are in passive voice as to be verb. Okay, thank you. My dear students, here notice that V2. If there is V2 in active voice, then was or will be used as to be verb in passive voice. I am writing an example. She broke. She broke discipline. She broke discipline. Here broke is the past form of verb, I mean V2. Then passive voice will be discipline. Discipline was broken. Discipline was broken by her. Then another sentence, shall will. If there is shall will, then shall be will be is used. Shall be will be used as to be verb in passive voice. I am writing an example. I shall help you. I shall help you. Then passive voice will be you will be helped. You will be helped by me. You will be helped by me. My dear students, there is shall. There is shall. Then we have to only use here be. You know, shall is used after I and we. Okay. Then if there is am, is, are plus verb plus ing, then we have to use am, is, are plus being. We have to use being after am, is, are. I am writing an example. Karim is doing the work. Karim is doing the work. Here the work is object. So the work will be subject of passive voice. The work is being. The work is being. Then we have to write B3 of main verb, done. The work is being done by Karim. The work is being done by Karim. Okay, my dear students, in continuous tense, am being, is being, or are being used in passive voice. Then past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, if there is was or plus verb plus ing, then was or plus being will be used in passive voice. I am writing an example. He was he was helping the boy. He was helping the boy. The passive voice will be the boy, because the boy is the object of active voice. The boy was being. The boy was being helped. The boy was being helped by him. The boy was being helped by him. Okay, my dear students, in future continuous tense. In future continuous tense, shall be, will be plus verb plus ing available. Then in passive voice, we have to write shall be or will be plus being. I am example here. She will be making. She will be making a kite. She will be making a kite. Then passive voice will be like that. A kite will be will be being. A kite will be being made. Made by her. Made by her. Another example. Present perfect tense. I have caught. I have caught a fish. I have caught a fish. If you know, my dear students, if have, has is used in active voice, then have been or have been will be used in passive voice. Then the sentence will be like that: a fish has been. Here has is used because a fish is the third person and singular number. A fish is the third person and singular number. My dear students, you should keep it in mind that have, has is used in third person and singular number. I mean, after third person and singular number, has is used and have is used rest of. So a fish has been caught. A fish has been caught by me. A fish has been caught by me. My dear students, I am writing another example. Another example of past perfect tense. Suppose they had brought a change. They had brought a change. Here had is available in active voice, then had been will be used in passive voice. Then the sentence will be like that: a change had been. A change had been brought. A change had been brought by them. Okay, my dear students, if there is had in active voice, then had been will be used in passive voice. Okay, I am writing an example of future perfect tense. Suppose I shall have discussed. I shall have discussed the matter. I shall have discussed the matter. This is an example of future perfect tense. I am writing here, if shall have or will have is used in active voice, then we have to write shall have been or will have been in passive voice. Then the sentence will be like that: the matter will have been. The matter will have been discussed. The matter will have been discussed by me. Okay, thank you, my dear students. If you can memorize this structure, then you will be able to transform active to passive very easily. Okay, my dear students, I am writing another rules of active to passive. I am writing another rules to turn active voice into passive voice, and that is modal auxiliary verb. If there is used or if there is modal auxiliary verb in active voice, then modal auxiliary verb plus be will be used in passive voice. Suppose can, could, would, should. Would, should, may, might. May, might, must. May, might, must, ought to. May, might, must, ought to. If there is can, could, would, should, may, might, must or ought to in active voice, then we have to add only be after this modal auxiliary verb in passive voice. Now I am writing example. I can do the work. I can do the work. My dear students, please notice here can. Here can is available. Then the passive voice will be here the work is the object. So the work will be used as subject of passive voice. The work can. Only we have to write here be. The work can be, because you know that be is used after modal auxiliary verb in passive voice. The work can be done. The work can be done by me. I am writing another example here to make you understand, my dear students. You must read. You must read the book. You must read the book. You must read the book. My dear students, here must is used. You know that must is modal auxiliary verb. Then we have to use only be after must in passive voice. Then the sentence will be like that. The book must be. The book must be read. Must be read. My dear students, you know that the past form and past participle form of read is the same. So that's why I have written here read, because you know that read is the past participle form of read. The book must be read by you. I am writing another example here. We should respect our parents. We should respect our parents. We should respect our parents. My dear students, here should is used as modal auxiliary verb. Then the passive voice will be here our parents is object. So our parents will be subject of passive voice. Our parents should be. Our parents should be respected. Our parents should be respected by us. Our parents should be respected by us. Okay, my dear students, we have learned today use of to be verb in passive voice, and if there is use modal auxiliary verb in active voice, then we have to use be after modal auxiliary verb in passive voice. Okay, my dear students, I am writing another rules. Suppose have to, has to, or had to. If there is have to, has to, or had to in active voice, then we have to use have to be, has to be, or had to be in passive voice. I am writing example here. I have to help. I have to help them. I have to help them. Here them is object, so they will be subject of passive voice. They have to be. We have to use here be. We have to use here be because we do that if there is have to, has to, or had to in active voice, then we have to write have to be, or has to be, or had to be in passive voice. Then the sentence will be if they have to be helped by me. Okay, my dear students, no more today. We will discuss the rest part of the voice change in another class. Be safe. Allah Hafiz.